friends? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying hydrated. Now more than ever. Starting to get in that time of year, you know. There's really no time of year for hydration. You should be hydrating throughout the year. But, especially for those of you who are soon to be getting the vaccine or have recently gotten it, staying hydrated is a real good idea. A lot of benefits for hydration. Good for your skin. Good for your blood circulation. It's just good. And water just is tasty. Drink some water. Make sure it's cold. Yeah. So, and stretch. Stretch while you're at it. We're gonna go back to those super long intros where I do these 19 things. There is a strength coach. His name is Dan John. You can look him up. I don't know if it's danjohn.com or Dan John University. It might be both. But in some of his older, he has a YouTube channel. It's great. He just answers questions, and talks about, and he's very wholesome. He reminds me, he's like the Mr. Rogers of strength training. But at the end of his old videos, he has this graphic, and it's it has all these just nice things, like floss your teeth, go to the dentist, which has nothing to do with strength training, but it's just general life advice, hug your friends. I don't remember what it all says, but I think it's read a book. It's just nice. Just stuff you should do, and it's just yeah. I'm pretty sure Live, Laugh, Love is on there, which is just so funny because this guy, I call him to my girlfriend Grandpa Strength because I'm pretty sure he's a grandpa. He's in his 60s, I believe, but he's still super strong and well built. So if you want some strength training advice, look him up. Dan John, great guy. Good. He's got written a lot of books. Good author too. He's very well spoken. He knows his shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna build a graphic. I'll have my girlfriend make me one. She's an artist. I'll be like, drink water. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's what's going on in my life. Thinking about being hydrated. No, had a busy day. I shot a dance performance this morning. Then came home. I was kind of a weird funk. It's just I don't know. I think I'm having just moving troubles. Getting adjusted after living by myself for 3 years and then living with a girlfriend. I don't know if I've really talked about this much, but her parents. She lived at home with her parents. And they were quite religious, quite strict, and so I think in the time we've dated, she only stayed over 2 or 3 times. So it's, I feel like in my last relationship where I moved in with a girl, we'd been hanging out a lot, and she stayed the night a lot, and so it's not that it's not knowing what to expect. But I think it's still so fresh that, I always felt like if she's here, I'm not obligated. Obligated is the wrong word. But I feel there's a part of me that needs to entertain. She's a guest, and it's no, she lives here now, and I need to be able to separate and go do things. And so there's that, and then there's also we have some differences of opinion on some things as far as decor, which is I don't really care, if I'm being totally honest. I just want things to be functional, and she wants them to look nice, and functional decor does not usually look nice. So there's things at my old place, if you remember, the bookcase, my desk was jammed into the bookcase because it just fit that way, and she was like, you can't even access access like half the bookcase, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. I want to be able to grab the books from my desk. So now the bookcase is back over here. And what's weird is the bookcase is like kind of leaning weird. You can't really tell. It's like leaning forward. It's got like a forward pitch on it. But like it's super like stable. So I don't know why it's leaning, and like I try to like tip it and like have it fall, and I was pushing on it pretty good and it was holding up, so I don't know what I need to do, if I just need to put the books back on it and it'll sit right, if all the weights adjusted in the back maybe, or maybe it's just time to get rid of that bookshelf. I mean, I got it for free. It's a good bookshelf, but like it would free up space, but we just have a shitload of books. And I've already gone through them twice now to like declutter them, and so I mean I probably could go through and like really be like, okay, for real, like what do you want to keep? But I think there's so many books I want to keep, because I have this idea that I want to make like a self-development kind of content, both here on the ASMR channel and on the Ben Simish YouTube channel. So I feel like having the hard copy of the book helps, because I usually do Audible. But when you have the hard copy and you can underline, you can highlight, you can write notes, you can put little tags, it's easier to find things. So I don't know. It doesn't take up that much room. But the books are all in boxes right now. So we were talking about getting maybe a couple smaller bookshelves and kind of scattering them throughout the apartment, and that might be the move. We'll see. Yeah. So there's that. This room, and I have like jobs for the next like week plus. So I just don't know when I'll have time to like really go through all this crap. And realistically, I probably should just toss like half of the stuff. Just be like, gone, and just like really rip and tear through it. But I don't know. Got my hair down today because I washed it. That does not taste good. Don't do that with your hair. So you gotta figure that. That's kind of like, this is the last room to. The rest of the apartment's like pretty well unpacked. I have some clothes in boxes still, but they're like not super important. Or I can just pull them all out and throw them in the washer and then put them away where they need to go. And then that's all. That's the living area will be completely unpacked. It's just this office stuff of like, some of it's work, some of it's like stuff that's like not super critical, but it's good to have, like this little weird clampy thing. You mount a monitor on it. So like, just screws in, and then this screws into like different. There's like things on the camera that'll take this type of screw, so you can mount like a monitor. You can mount wireless, either wireless microphones or wireless video transmitters. Just all kinds of stuff. And so it's like, I don't use these every shoot, but I need to know where they are. And I just have like a lot of like weird little things like this. And I just don't really have a good organization system. And I think, it might be nice to just get those like Home Depot style shelves and just be like, okay, this is video stuff. These are like accessories. This is like photo stuff. These are the accessories. And that might be one way to do it. But, I just don't know. So, that's kind of where I'm at. But it's it's late. I gotta get up early, so I think I'm gonna cut this video a little shorter than normal. But I have been wanting to kind of play around with the lengths of videos. It feels like 20 minutes is the good sweet spot for most people. But I'll try some shorter ones. See if people like it. You know, I think 10 minutes is a good short time length. Because when I was doing the shorter ones, it didn't seem like those got. Some of them have a lot of views, but they don't do as well for sure. So, you know, I don't know. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying hydrated. Hope you're doing your stretches. Hope you're reading books. Hope you're putting money in the stock market. And I hope you're doing well. And if not, well, I hope that turns around for you here real soon. So, with that said, I will see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, because we are going at it. All gas, no brakes, right?